Hello, this is Aureil Stormgate Tier Cut, week number 4, and this is best of 3 between Blue Celestial player as Kieiras, going for the Collection Aureil first, and his opponent, the Red Infernal, is of course Yoru, going for Iron Vault, then Conclave. And this is the Broken Crown, so we're gonna see probably the Shrine soon. From Yoru. And this is our Stormgate Tournament's week number 4, after the break. Sadly, the replays broke up for me for the last week. And we not been able to cast them from the replays. But we coming back, and in the semi-finals as well in the grand finals there are the custom maps added to the map pool. Why for the only semi and grand final? Because I'm not able with Belmouth to host all the lobbies, because I played myself in the tournament. And right now only people that have access to the editor can actually host the custom maps for the players. Anyone can play on it, but only people with the access can actually host them. And there is the first brood going across the map towards natural base of Kieiras. And we're gonna see the first interaction between them. Forward by Kieiras, so there is the faint explosion. And now they have bonus movement speed because he manually do this. It's a cool trick from Kieiras that is shooting own creation chamber to gather the energy on the Argents. And now we see some spread of Shroud. And the custom maps, the first map is Black Spire Station. 7 luminates, 70 per player, 192 x 192 in the size.
A Stormgate has appeared.
The first Stormgate 330 has been activated and is trying to capture it by Kieiras. Meanwhile, the entire forces of Yoru are out of position. He's trying to scout as well the main base and natural base of Kieiras, but really big mistake from Yoru cost him the first Stormgate. But he gonna get the bonus damage 50% for the next Stormgate. That is the comeback mechanic that is in the Stormgates. Let me increase the volume of the music maybe to 70-80% because it's not loud enough. As I'm looking on the OBS. So we're gonna see third collection arrive from Kieiras around the 4:30 minute of the game. He dropped to yellow power, so small supply block. And he's getting the power bank as well from the Stormgate. He get the Creeping Horror, and Creeping Horror on hit as a weapon attack that deal minor splash damage around their targets and reduce the movement speed by 30% for 3 seconds, as well dealing some minimal damage towards the heavy units with range of 8. As well has active ability that increase the attack speed and movement speed of Creeping Horror for a moment, as we can see the wall from Kieiras. Meanwhile, from the Yoru, see the third base as well with the Shroud Stone. I really like how the Shroud Stone looks. It's a really nice improvement. As well, we see more production structures going out. As well, ritual chamber from Yoru. He's researching the Reaper Rush, the movement speed upgrade for Gaunt's. As well, in the Hellforge we see the Infernal Fury upgrade. We got the rollout as well. The Argent get the Heaven Step. Another collection array gonna be spawned soon by Kieiras. There's the scan. So he is aware now that the Yoru gonna expand. Towards the 5 o'clock. And as a reaction we see the Kree run by. There's as well one Kree to see.
Dimensional rift detected. A Stormgate will activate soon.
Unlikely for Kieiras, the Stormgate spawning on the bottom right corner, so he will not be able to get that much damage with the harassments of the Krees. As well we see tier 3
a Stormgate
done,
has appeared.
as well the Legion Hall and Archangel. Plus in the Naguardian Nexus you can see the Radiant Fury almost done. But right now Yoru is getting his Stormgate slowly but surely control, but forces of Kieiras attacking. But there is the Flame on Imp joining the battlefield, but Kieiras now has the Radiant Fury and the Kree. The first Kree didn't have the upgrade. There is the run by as well in the main base and natural base. And he is using the Krees, meanwhile Yoru using the Flame on Imp to kill it. Gripping Horror is trying to run away and now activating potential ability. There is the effigy, there's some splits for the Archangel, Meteor Strike activated, there is the Avatar as well. Weaver is trying to focus the Archangel to deal 20% max HP and Archangel got sniped. There is a Storming Watch in natural base of Kieiras as well. More and more Kree joining the battlefield. They have the Radiant Fury, that means they can move after they die and deal bonus damage. There is already a strike node and Kieiras will be able to push back the forces of Yoru. There's some Hellborns as well. And now Yoru will try to expand towards the 8 o'clock. But there is a Kree that will try to deny it. And there is a Flame on Imp. Another one. And sadly Imp has no tag, so Kree did no bonus damage towards them. Now we see the Heaven Step upgrade as well with the Sorcered Earth upgrade for the Archangels that make them leave a fire spot on the ground. There is some Kree round by trying to deal some damage to these guns. But as well there is another Kree round by from Kieiras on 5 o'clock position, and he is finding nice damage right now. He's using the trick with the Kree to get them spin off to deal damage as much as possible. And there is no reaction from Yoru about that. Very nice economical damage from Kieiras on this base. Now he's reacting towards it and moving all his forces to the right side of the map. There is stone.
Dimensional rift detected. A Stormgate will activate soon.
Stormgate will activate soon. It's closer of base of Kieiras. But he has no army at the moment. This is only 3 archangels, few Kieiras.
A Stormgate has appeared.
And instead of fighting for Stormgate like Yoru decides to do, he's going to the right side of the map. Meteor strike on entire forces of imps. There is the flame on the Kieiras. 2 more archangels, looking for some potential damage. But this archangel has no energy for a battle. Another meteor strike. Meanwhile, at the same time, Yoru is getting his Stormgate up. There are some reinforcements of Spriggans right now from Yoru. And he was able to capture one of the archangels and kill it. We see no reward yet from Stormgate. And now we see the Soul Forge. There is a fight with archangels. Other has been activated but got sniped. No strike nodes and link nodes trying to transport more forces of Archangel joining the battlefield, striking with the meteor strike, leaving the Scorched Earth on the ground. And now he is scoping the brutes and spawning single brutes from that. Another Archangel slowly going down. As well, there are some forces of flame imps, potential flame imps from Yoru on the left side. Sovereign Watch has been activated, and this one is Infernal Fury, Celestial Fury. That means it deals more and more damage the longer it starts. There is a Purify, but Purify don't work on structures. There is a Surge as well activated, and he is losing the Arc Ship and at the same time dropping 2 red power. Collection Rai has been sniped out by Yoru using 10 flame imps to kill the Collection Rai because it has 800 HP, so it's very vulnerable to any potential harassments compared to Shrine that has 1500 HP. See 2 collectioner, 2 arc ships on the way. We will see no more Archangel for now. As well some Spriggans and Fiends looking to find some potential damage. Flying towards the main base, but main base is mined out. Focus fire the potential prison.
Dimensional rift detected. A Stormgate will activate soon.
And because this is the red power, the strike node has really low attack speed. Stormgate will activate on the left side, left top corner of the map. And now both the players will try to regroup.
A Stormgate has appeared.
And we see a vector transition right now from Kieiras. And there is a fight on Yoru, focusing fire the Stormgate. And soon it will be captured by him, yes. And let's see what reward he decides to choose this time. Swarm Mother from Yoru. She is the one of the weakest tier 3 rewards, I think. As you can see, the static defense deals with her pretty well. Shadow Flyers. All Shadow Flyers go down. Only this one bad boy left and being wasted on the prism, so that wasn't that good for the Yoru. But more and more Spriggans are joining the battlefield. This massive meteor strike from Kieiras, Avatar has been activated. We are doing huge damage towards the Archangels. Vector trying to shoot down entire forces of Spriggans. But all Archangels has been shot down, killed by Weavers and Hellborns. Now we see some Yonks that Weaver has been killed by trees, and there is one Magmadon doing the stompy time to open the path. There is a swarm modders that will try to spawn some units of Kieiras, but he is on tier 2, so that means he cannot spawn any Archangels from this. And more reinforcements of Yoru are going across the map. There is Swarmlings from Swarm Mother, and GG, map number 1 will go towards Yoru, and we'll see the map number 2. Map number 2, Edge of Oblivion. In bottom left corner, Brute Celestial is of course Kieiras, and in top right corner his opponent, the Red Infernal, is Yoru going for the Conclave Vault, while Kieiras going for the Lectionary first. So last game Kieiras was in the good position, I would say, but after losing the Arc ship slowly, he was not able to get more Archangels. To the army. Archangels are great if you get the critical number of them. If you don't get the critical number of Archangels, they don't work that well as you want. There is a Tiberiad Pyre in the natural base, and there is a following shrine as well. There is the Argent Fort probably scouting, but from Yoru we see no units for now. He has some money to spawning it, but he's deciding to keeping the charges as long as possible, so maybe to add more production or to add the third base in this location. And this is the Edge of Oblivion. That maps provide us with 5 Stormgates total, as well the healing fountain, wellspring. And there is a first shrine from Yoru on Tyrium, so this is quite interesting choice. Meanwhile, Kieiras get the 3 Argents number of 3, but he is not scouting, he is not aware that Yoru is playing really greedy at the moment. He could force Yoru much earlier to make a unit with the Sergeants, but he decides to not go across the map, and because of that Yoru is able to be really greedy, and we're probably gonna see him going for the first shrine in just a moment.
Dimensional rift detected. A Stormgate will activate soon.
The first Stormgate will activate soon in top left corner.
A Stormgate has appeared.
But there is the interaction between players. They're fighting right now. Really nice snipe on the gun from Kieiras. So he will try to get some units, some harassments one by one without losing the Argents. More and more Argents going across the map. There is as well the Iron Vault. 2 Iron Vaults more from the Yoru. Kieiras is doing really nice micro right now. Another Brute going down. And now he should be able to go to the top left corner and capture the first Stormgate. as well, leaving one argent to scout to see when his opponent is going. And this argent is trying to buy as much time as possible, so Kieiras is able to capture the Stormgate. And this is the Freean. So we're gonna see probably the third base as well from Kieiras. The Guardian Nexus doing the rollout research for Kree and going towards the natural base. And right now there is a Hellforge and Infernal Fury research for Yoru. So Kieiras is trying to find as much possible damage as he can. As well, there is the Kree transition from Kieiras. He's floating a lot of resources right now. He has not enough production, but Kree joining the battlefield, focusing fire the guns, and all Kree has been shot down, but in exchange of the Iron Vault that has been killed. We're healing units as much as possible from the action going down. We need an effigy going forward. Hellborn as well, helping with the DPS. But it shoots 75 damage per hit towards the heavy units like Argent. Much less towards the Kree that is light unit. As I said, there is the fifth shrine, fifth collection array and shrine. And once again we see the micro from Kieiras right now in the natural base. Some Gremlins are helping as well to tank some damage. But Freean helping a lot for Kieiras in this battlefield. But Infernal Fury research has been down. So all this Bruce has attack speed on the Shroud. 25% after the charge. Freean is not able to out-heal the DPS that Brutes with the Hellborns provide. Another Brute spawning.
Dimensional rift
Kieiras trying his best to kill Yoru right now. There is the effigy pushing forward, so guns are able to apply the curse effect. But there is not much Argents left right now. Now he's diving for the Hellborn.
A Stormgate has appeared.
12% HP of that unit. Supply is still looking good for Kieiras, but now he is forced to move back. There is not enough DPS left. And Freean is in really bad position, he needs to micro it. But Yoru decides to move back after the charge. The Stormgate in the bottom right corner has spawned. And right now we see Kieiras using the arc sheet to heal some units. So it saves up some energy for Freean. He was not aware about this shrine in the third base. As well, we can see spreading of Shroud by Yoru. And now he will be able to scout with the Fins. Flame on Imp research has been started. So the imps will be able to deal really nice damage. Let's see the rewards that Kieiras decide to choose this time. And it's Vile Lurker. From the last game that I did cast, Game Friend versus some Infernal. Kel, yes. Vile Lurker was kinda bait. Because this unit is a really long range, 40 range siege unit. So if you want to make sure, you need to make sure that this unit don't get sniped like in the Game Friend versus Kel game at the start of the fight. It has long range, so you need to keep them in behind your army. There's another collection rise going down by Kieiras. Has nice supply advantage, but remember the supply kinda lie. The Infernal units are much stronger compared to the celestial ones, so the value of supply is much better. As well, Gaunt is only one supply. You know, Argent and Kree, both of them are 2 supply. We see 6 brews right now. Charge has been activated and focus fire on this collection array. And this brews will be able to snipe the 800 HP collection array. And while Lurker, remember also it deals friendly fire damage. There's more brutes and guns with some weavers as well going to the right side. Probably snipe collection array, but now he decided to move back, spreading the shroud much and
Dimensional
much
rift
longer.
detected. A
Shroud
storm gate will
provides
activate soon.
some benefits to the units, but as well giving the regeneration for them out of combat. And of course, effigy provides vision, that is the most important part. There's another run by Obrus.
A storm gate has appeared.
Another collection array. There is forces of Kieiras, but the collection array with 800 HP will go down in exchange of 6 brutes. Another run by of Yoru going towards the right side, but there is a static defense, 2 blast nodes, 1 strike node. The Fiend Explosion research has been started as well, the Mountain Touch in the queue. From Kieiras, what we see is Radiant Fury, Longshot module, as well the Cabal added training. And let's see in the last moment the reward. As well there is Scorched Earth for the Archangels. And there is a Swarm Mother. Remember, the Swarm Mother can be used as a tank, but not versus Infernal. Why? Because the Swarmlings that Swarm Mother spawn can get the core supply by guns and become the Phantoms, so they will tank more damage. Personally, I would prefer to see Kieiras with maybe the Stormcaller. That is really great versus Infernal. There's many strike nodes in this position right now. There is a charge as well. The Shadowfire is connecting with the prisons. But now the reinforcement of Kieiras joins the battlefield at the same time. He is doing a run by the tree. The tree is dying as well. The Radiant Fury has been activated, so this tree after death can do really nice damage. Meteor Strike activated on the Hellborns into Avatar. One of the Archangels was able to survive this push. And this one is game 2 slowly moving towards the Kieiras right now. He has 100 supply advantage as well. His friend is still alive with Biolurker providing some AoE damage. Right now he's pushing forward with the Kree with all his forces. But remember, imps are really scary because they can become the Flame on Imp, and Flame on Imp is really strong ability. Another run by of Swarm Mother from Kieiras on the right flank. And there is a Flame on Imps going on the Argents. Nice split from Kieiras to minimal damage of AoE as much as possible.
Soon.
There's another Stormgate in the bottom right corner. He's floating a lot of resources. And slowly game looks like will be going towards him. Now he's regrouping, getting some Archangels as well. But Swarm Mother got sniped by Yoru. Sadly. So his tier 3 reward will be dead. There's some Weaver, some Guns, Brutes. and no more bases left on the map. All bases have been captured, so right now Kieiras is opening the path. He is aware right now that his opponent going for the Stormgate. The Stormgate will be soon captured by Yoru. Now he's taking control over it. Two Archangels are here in the fight, and he is giving up the Stormgate besides a huge supply advantage. And we see the deep one from Yoru as a choice of the reward. We see at the moment 4 Archangels, 4 Sabers, out of Kree. There is not much anti-air in this army besides some Argents. And now Kree trying to connect as well the Saber. Some link node trying to transform into strike nodes. A deep one dealing huge damage, single target ward. And there is the flaming activated, connected all the Krees of Kieiras. And one of the Archangels, all Archangels have been go down, the entire forces of Yoru as well in trade have been go down. There is a Young from the Weaver right now. There is the Archangel doing the Meteor Strike to activate the Scorch Earth that deals nice damage towards the Sphinx and Gowns. And now there is a focus fire on the Freeland, and he was able to save it on 1 HP, but there was a curse on this unit, and Freeland has been shut down after 60 minutes. After 12 minutes actually, because he gets Stormgate reward at 330. So really nice game from both sides, but the both bases will be mined out soon. Actually, so there is not enough resources, there is no more bases for the players. We see no Flay Dragon yet from Yoru. And there is no strike nodes as well in the left side. There is Sovereign Watch, but he is not lifting the collection array. At the same time, he is pushing the right side, and all Kree have been killed by Flame on aim ability. There is some sabers and reinforcements of Yoru joining the battlefield. The entire map is in the shroud. The ability has been
Dimensional rift detected.
finished.
A Stormgate
Both
will activate
players
soon.
Trade the base. There is a Young on the Archangel. We need to see Avatar, but there is no Avatar. And Deep One has the anti-air attack as well. In huge damage towards the Arc ship. The supply of Kieiras is really low, nothing left for him actually. So Flame on Imps was really nice, dealing huge damage towards the entire army of Kieiras. And now Yoru was able to capture the Stormgate. Let's see the reward that he chose. We see Power Stone. And we see 2250 health, Deep One, with 1 attack speed. So this is the 250 DPS from this unit towards the heavy units. So technically 100 can die in 3 seconds from this unit. There is no collection array on the left side. Kieiras has no money left. This collection array has been mined out as well. This base will be mined out soon as well. Besides the limits, the entire limit is the collection arrays and prison from Kieiras. The last attempt is going deep right now, but the entire forces of Kree has been shut down. Archangels trying to get as much value as possible, lifting into the sky. A Deep One dealing huge damage, and the map number 2 will go towards Yoru. There is as well the Cabal. So maybe we're gonna see the mind control, mind shackle ability to try take control over the deep one. Right now he's trying to gather as much energy as possible on this. Ooh, and another Archangel has been shut down. There is some forces of Yoru to protect the deep one. Right now we're gonna probably see it. Now he's trying to get the Mind Shackle. Let's see it. Yes! Mind Shackle by Kieiras. But Weaver saving 20% max health damage towards the unit. And deep one has been go down. There is nothing left. Both of the players are completely mined out. And GG, map number 2, go towards Yoru. And he will go towards the round 2. But if you like this kind of content and you want to see it more, please consider liking, subscribing, and see you in the next one. Bye!